Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Street Fighter 6 Season 3, a new Marvel game, and Project Defiant. Let's go. Hey YouTube, what is occurring? Hope you're doing swell. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, to my many returning viewers. Okay, yeah, so I want to do this video. A lot of people are reaching out through my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, in the comments and stuff like that, asking my thoughts on some of the developments, I think, in the last week or so. Okay, so it gave me an idea to do this video. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Okay, this is something I cannot believe has taken this long, and I think it was the 30th anniversary of Mortal Kombat last year. I honestly thought if we were ever going to get this collection, last year would have been when we got the collection. Okay, so if you didn't know, the games that are included in this collection, okay, is going to be, I am looking off camera because I got my everything written out and on my iPad just off camera. Okay, so the games we get, and the platforms, I suppose. So let's go through the games first. So you get Mortal Kombat, so 1992 Mortal Kombat for the arcade, SNES, Genesis or Mega Drive, Game Boy and Game Gear. Mortal Kombat 2, 1993, so you get the arcade, SNES, Genesis, Game Boy and 32X. Mortal Kombat 3, so 1995, arcade, SNES and Genesis. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, so 1995, this is amazing, arcade and SNES. Mortal Kombat 4, 1997, arcade. Mortal Kombat Advance, 2001, Game Boy Advance. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, so that's 2002 for the Game Boy Advance. Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, 2003 for the Game Boy Advance and question mark. Okay. Well, the MotoGP goes past my fucking window. Sorry about that. So there's no Master System version. Someone reached out to me on Facebook saying perhaps we'll get a Master System version. That's what the question marks are about. I don't think so. I think growing up with a Master System and now being a collector of the Master System, we always seem to miss out. I think people, non-Master System gamers, I think, oh yeah, the Game Gear version, that's good enough for you guys. I, unfortunately, as much as I would love to have the Master System versions included in this amazing collection, okay, I honestly don't think that's what we're getting. Alright, what else have I got written down? The platforms are going to be, I got my notes here, yes, so it's going to be coming out on the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, never heard of it, Xbox Series X and S, never heard of Xbox, never heard of it, the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch 2 and the PC. So yeah, great. I think this is going to sell absolutely like hotcakes. I haven't seen anything about is it getting a physical. It's not the end of the world. I'm definitely, I gotta get my ass in gear now. I need to find the money to get this collection. I want this collection day one. Okay, it's something I've been waiting for many years. Okay, what I think, my opinion then on the question marks, which says other games, I think and hope that we're gonna get the Mortal Kombat mythologies. So Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, I know it's trash, but I still think it needs to be in this collection. Okay, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, maybe, or Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Okay, I've always wanted Sub-Zero mythology, Sub-Zero and Special Forces, but they're so expensive. I think it was a low print of those games. They're really hard to find, and if you find them, most of the sellers know what they've got. They know they're valuable games. So I can't justify, or haven't been able to justify buying them yet. I do want them in my collection. And if it's this route, fantastic. Yes, that's what I think we're going to be getting. It looks like there's going to be a lot of documentaries. I've actually read a really good book on the first Mortal Kombat trilogy, okay? So it looks like, from what I can tell, there's going to be a lot of artwork, which I'm all about the artwork, and all the documentation and the interviews. So, yes, I think this is going to be amazing. Absolutely. Hopefully it's been worth the wait. We've been, as Mortal Kombat fans, have been waiting for this collection to come out for a very long time. Okay, the second thing we're going to talk about is the Street Fighter 6 Season 3 trailer or announcement that's come out, okay? Again, more good news. The fighting game communities, we're flying, aren't we, guys? So, if you didn't know, we've got Sagat, Sea Viper or Crimson Viper, Alex and Ingrid. I didn't see that come in. I knew Sagat. I was confident my boy Sagat was going to be making a comeback. He's one of the OGs, isn't he? He's been one of my favourites in every single Street Fighter game. Crimson Viper's probably the one I'm most excited about. She's one of my favourites in, of course, Street Fighter 4. Just seeing people talking about Crimson Viper makes me want to get back into Street Fighter 4 for that, just to play as her again. Alex, yeah, he's a good character, but he's nothing. I'm not getting that excited about Alex. The one I didn't see come in, though, was Ingrid. So, who's Ingrid? She was from a special character created for Capcom Fighting Evolution, okay? And she's in Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max as a selectable character as well. But originally, yeah, she was in an original character for Capcom Fighting Evolution. I don't think the FGC is that excited about her. All hype seems to be about Sagat and Viper, okay? But for me, yeah, I enjoyed playing as her, and if I could have picked, if I really thought, I would have picked Sagat, Crimson Viper, Ingrid, and probably not Alex. No offense, Alex, if you're watching this. I would like Ibuki to make a comeback, one of my other favourite characters from over the years, you know. So we got release dates, or loose release dates. It looks like, I knew Sagat was coming first because he's the only character in the trailer, if you've seen it, where they show a very quick, right at the end, some gameplay. He looks absolutely massive and he looks absolutely fantastic as well, okay? So Sagat, summer 2025, so I reckon around about Evo he'll come out, so very soon. Then Crimson Viper is autumn 2025. Alex, early spring 2026. And we got to wait for Ingrid. Ingrid is late spring 2026. So, still only 4 characters. I'd like them to have maybe 6 or 8 characters per season. But I prefer, this is the best season pass for Street Fighter 6 so far. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to talk about on Street Fighter 6 Season 3. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about on that one. Okay, probably this is up there with the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection for me. I'm so hyped for this game, right, guys? So we've got a shock. I didn't see this coming. Everyone's waiting for Marvel versus Capcom 4. But we actually get in Marvel Tokon, I think it's called. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. And what's exciting about this, okay, is it's made by Arc System Works, okay? If you didn't know Arc System Works, they're probably most known for Guilty Gear. If you ask the average fighting game fan, you probably think, yeah, Guilty Gear would be the first one come to mind. But they make Guilty Gear, Uni, so Under Night Inbirth, they made that, DNF Duel, and one of my favourites, Grand Blue Fantasy vs Rising. It's the game, I think I'm in the just under 100 hours into that game, okay? So they know how to make a good game. So, and it's going to be a 4v4, not 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4 fighting game. So this is going to be outstanding, okay? They've got Arc System Works got a proven track record when it comes to 2D anime fighting games. So far, from what I can tell, they've announced there's going to be 8 characters, or they've announced 8 characters so far. I'd assume there's going to be at least 16, 20, 24 characters when the full roster is released for launch. So the characters that are confirmed is Captain America, Iron Man, Mrs. Marvel, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Ghost Rider, Doctor Doom, and Storm. Okay. Yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this. I'm predicting this game's going to be my game of the year 2026. Based on, I love my Marvel fighting games, but even more than that, I love my Arc System Works games. I'm a big fan of your work when you watch this. You're going to watch this, aren't they? My massive YouTube channel. Yes, so I think that's everything I wanted to talk about that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to some Marvel action made by Arc System Works. And the last thing I want to talk about, I've got mixed feelings on. It's all good, but the PlayStation have announced, which is amazing news. It shows how good the fighting game community is right now. Project Defiant. It'll be there or there. I'll put it up for you to see as well. I'm looking at it off camera just there, okay? So, PlayStation are going to make their very own fight stick or arcade stick. Whenever I apologize, whenever I look at an arcade stick, we'll call it, right? I look at it from a fighting game point of view. I know they're made for other games like shmups and things like that, okay? But from a fighting game fan, that's the way I'm looking at this stick. My first impression is it looks really well made. It looks it's hard to tell how big. I don't think we've had the dimensions of it yet, okay? I think this is going to be coming out in 2026 as well, right? So again, this might be just concept art, or they could make some design changes, or maybe not. Maybe this is exactly what we get in. It looks like it's very, very good quality. It looks a little bit narrow for my liking. This is where you can't tell from a picture. It might be deceiving for the picture that we've got. I like a big fat stick, like a big fat guy. It looks chunky like your mum at the top, okay? But then towards the bottom, it looks like it's sloping down. It looks a little bit skinny, again, just based on the pictures that we've had so far. That's a small concern. But I do like the across the bottom. It looks like it's comfortable where you put your wrists. You know, it does look comfortable for long periods of time. If you're playing like 4 or 5 hours plus, if you've got a cheaper, skinnier arcade stick, they can be murder on your shoulder. Like, I'll give you an example. This one here, lovely looking stick. This is my PS2, one of my PS2 SNK sticks. Okay, that's murder because it's so thin. Right, that's not the comfortable stick. You know, I like my sticks to be, like I say, chunky like your mum. Okay. The other thing, where again this might be just the concept art, it looks very plain. I love a good fight stick. I hope they're gonna release like a Street Fighter. It's coming out next year, so we know one confirmed fighting game coming out next year is the Marvel Tokon fighting game, okay? Maybe have some artwork, some exclusives, you know, like a Tekken one, a Mortal Kombat one, be cool as F, you know? Yeah, it looks a little bit too plain. I get it. I'm probably going to be buying one anyway, okay? I don't know if I don't mod my sticks anyway. Not yet. I got my my Hori Alpha. I was playing with this last night. You know, if we're talking about going back to the artwork, look how nice that is. You know, compare that to how plain it looks like it's black and white, or maybe a dark navy and white, the Project Defiant. Yeah, yeah, hopefully we'll get some variants like that, you know. That's a really good. I really am happy with that stick, you know. I think that's all my notes. But how cool is it that PlayStation officially are back in the arcade stick? That just shows we're sitting good here, aren't we? You know. Yeah, that's all my thoughts on recent developments. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments, and perhaps I'll do a follow-up video, you know. So thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. Love you. Bye.